this is the table structure we're doing. And so far, this is one piece we have settled on. We're defining our vocabulary, our limits, our structure. We understand it's going to be oak. We understand it's going to be wenge. We understand it's going to be silver.
Yep, we have that vocabulary.
And this is very important to me.
This little motif. Yeah,
right?
I agree.
This is a piece of a circle.
Hi, Ian.
Oh, hi, Matt. Did you see what Hunter did?
No.
Hunter did this yesterday.
Okay.
This is just a sample board. But he cut out the burl shape and then just inlaid it into what would be an apron. This is the visible face of the apron.
What do you think? I still feel like these are a little small.
You think so? You think they're a little too small, a little too tight?
I don't know.
Well, this is based off the last picture they gave us.
Right. Yeah.
So as you can see, we got this oak in now, and now we got to put in this silver string. What we're actually going to do is we're going to put in this silver string and also this wenge line.
But the wenge's already there.
It is, but look at that.
Ew! Ew! What the fuck?
And the curves aren't, so it's tricky to get perfect.
Yeah.
You can do it, but it's tricky. So oftentimes what you'll do is you will put in the first panel. Now when we install the silver line and the other wenge line, we're gonna do it over the top of the seam. We're gonna cut into the oak slightly and into the wenge slightly. And then when that goes in nice and tight, it'll completely clean up all the edges all the way around. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm actually trying a slightly different strategy this time because these are pretty thin lines. Either you end up with like a mess of stuff like this and like this skinny little silver wire and you're trying to like, which you can definitely do. To try to save a little bit of working with teeny tiny strips, I'm gonna make bigger ones instead. Instead of a teeny tiny strip, I made a comparatively larger strip with a little rabbit in the side that will accept the silver. I'll have to route a little bit larger, a little bit deeper mortise, and then when we install this, it's gonna create the pocket that will hold the silver.
Right.
So we don't have to. The other thing I want to learn from this, because again, this is just a sample, is this is the normal silver that we use. So it's pretty small. I think the size of this table might want a heavier weight. So I found a little bit of, I think it's 16 gauge. It's about twice as heavy. So I'm gonna do one half with one treatment and the other half with the other to see if it makes a difference. You can see, I get a nice, clean, crisp line on the wenge, nice, clean, crisp line on the oak. Now do the other side. Now I'm gonna do the end, then we'll take care of the curves. Now the part you can mess up. We were gonna build some like clever little jigs to route this all out in one step to test our theory on how we were gonna route it out. Didn't work. I said, forget it. I'm pretty sure I can make one of those in like 30 minutes if we just make it with just like some basic tools. So we're just gonna do it all by hand. And luckily I happen to have a gouge that matched really closely to the curvature that we want to use. So that makes it nice and easy. I just got to connect these lines here. All right, there we go. Basically that establishes the shape we got to take out. Because I made those thicker and deeper pieces, I'm not going to cut this out nearly as deep as these. I'm only going to go as deep as the silver needs to go, and then I'm going to use our friends the silly little strings because these will actually bend. So with the silver and then a couple layers of this, it's gonna look just like the other piece. Deepen this a little bit. It's important when you try to do something like that, chisel out that waste, that your score lines that you either knifed or chiseled or gouged are deep enough. And you actually severed the fibers, especially on something like Wenge. We'll figure out if we went deep enough. That seems good. All right, so that's pretty much where it should be. I'm gonna put in these now to make sure that it actually lines up correctly. I'm gonna put the corner in last. Obviously on the final ones this will run the whole way down from end to end, but we only have to do a piece. That was very tight.
Yeah, you got room for the silver?
Let's find out. Oh yeah. I'm gonna glue these in.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take my chisel and I'm actually gonna cut the end off this so that I can tuck the end of the next silver in, and that'll hold it in place when I bend it around.
Sure.
Woo! Speed this up a little bit. See if I can pre-bend it close. There we go. No problem. Now I'm thinking about those routing jigs that would have taken a week to make and everything would have come out perfectly.
Yeah.
Sounding better now. It's gonna look all messy till we sand it, but it's gonna look great once we sand it. I'm telling you. Oh, still wet in the middle. Let's see the silver now.
Not bad.
I just put this, put it in with that PA glue. In my experience, it's pretty sensitive to heat, so if you really grind it away with it, like with a machine, it heats up, and then the glue fails, and it wants to pop out. So, let me go a little slower. Okay. Well, I'll finish this one.
Okay.
And then I'll put the one on the other side with the thicker silver. And then we can look at those,
All right.
see if we care.
All right.
The next day.
I didn't finish cleaning it up yet,
Yeah?
but it's there.
How do you feel?
I can't tell you, it's still covered in goo. Want some silver shavings? Gonna be rich.
Is it actually silver?
That, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fancy.
Argentium, which is mostly silver, but they add little bits of other metals which make it so it doesn't tarnish. It's still like 90-something% silver. So I'm just slicing it off with this card scraper to get most of it off so sanding doesn't take forever. So there is skinny side and the fatty side. I'm gonna wipe a little oil on this, and then we'll see if we can get Doug and Jason together and take a look at it. Maybe we can ask Nick.
I did send out
See what Nick wants.
No.
Whoa!
Tiny bottle.
Hey Mike, are there any rags around here? Any old place?
negative grasshopper. I can grab you one. I'm gonna take a walk and fill up a bottle of water anyway, so.
It's pretty nice. So we can just hang out here
I
and
guess so.
chit chat.
Sure.
Hey Matt.
What's up?
How's things?
All right.
Oh, great.
Did you go to your Tai Chi class on
I
Saturday?
did.
Yeah.
It was very full actually. There's a bunch of new people there. We're going on vacation next week.
Yeah, where are you going to go?
Maine. Bahaba.
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 Oh, Bahaba.
Bar Harbor.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
No problem. Just gave you a couple of them.
Perfect. Yes. It's really dark.
Oh, that's a lot.
Ooh, the color contrast with Wenge and Oak Burl is really nice. Do this kind of thing. I can't hold it and stand up, so someone else is gonna have to stand up and say.
I can hold it.
You're doing it.
All right, I think I know. You want to take a look at it?
Um,
Well, basically, this was to decide the weight of the silver line. It made a difference. Because this is about twice as wide as this.
Wow.
It's about a 32nd to a 16th.
Wow.
I think I might like the thinner one. I think I like the thinner one, which is surprising to me. Wow, you jacked that up. What's going on
that's
here?
just-
This is all
Well,
a
yeah.
hack job. It's like woodworking
Samples. Yeah.
via, like with a machete. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is the...
He's impressed.
But yeah, I think I might like the thinner one.
I like the thinner one as well. I expected it to be too thin. I expected it to kind of like get lost down here under everything, but it actually,
Yeah,
I think I like it better.
yeah.
This is really hard to do.
Well, yeah. No shit, that is hard to do.
It's gonna take forever.
So...
Forever. It's not easy.
We just have to be a little bit smarter.
I was gonna say we could try laying it up ahead of time. Like for the GM screens, we don't route oak into Wenge. We take oak and Wenge veneer, make a panel, and then apply that panel.
Konnichiwa. You're right. That's what I meant to say. You are correct.
I am correct. But that introduces other problems.
This is all terrible. Not good.
It looks nice.
It looks nice, but
Whoa,
it seems very hard.
Yeah.
How can we be smart?
Yeah, being smart's hard. Sometimes. We can come up with some other ideas of things to try. But it does look good.
So tomorrow, if I'm in, we're going to be going over those designs, the big top designs.
Right.
Me, you, Jason, Dimitri probably, if Hunter's around, Hunter. So then I can kick that over to Dimitri to start doing final
Yeah.
top studies.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
All right, sounds good.
bye. Thanks, Vigo. Very good. Very good.